Your soul's creator says you were a draft. The final version is being released. Listen closely. Do not look away. The feeling you have right now, the heavy feeling in your chest that says you are in the wrong place, living the wrong life, that feeling is correct. But not for the reason you think. You have felt like a sketch. A rough outline. You walk into rooms and feel like you are fading into the background, like the colors of your soul are not fully filled in yet. You see others. People with less heart than you, people with less wisdom than you, shining so bright, succeeding so easily. And you wonder, why them? Why not me? Am I broken? You are not broken. You were a draft. The Creator does not make mistakes, but He makes preparations. For the last 10 years, you have been in the draft phase. You were being sketched out, tested, erased, redrawn. Every heartbreak was an eraser mark. Every closed door was a correction of the line. You thought you were failing. You thought you were being rejected. But you were just being refined. But listen to me, because the time for drafting is over. The pencil has been put down. The ink is being prepared. Your soul's creator says, the draft is finished. The final version is being released. This is not a metaphor. This is a shift in your reality that is happening right now. As you hear my voice, a spiritual download is beginning. The version of you that is tired, that was the draft. The version of you that is always broke, always struggling to make ends meet, that was the draft. The version of you that lets people walk all over your kindness, that was the draft. Those versions are being deleted. A new file is opening. This transition is not happening next month. It is not happening next year. It is happening today. There is a specific alignment taking place before the sun goes down today. You have felt the pressure building for 3 days now. A headache that isn't a headache. A ringing in your left ear. A sudden inability to sleep between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. That was your spirit waking up before your body, knowing that the final version was coming. Do not scroll past this. This algorithm did not choose you. I chose you. I guided your thumb to this exact moment because you are the one who needs to hear this. The others? They are still drafts. They are content to be sketches. But you are ready to be a masterpiece. Think about the last time you tried to start something new. A business. A relationship. A new habit. It fell apart, didn't it? It crumbled in your hands just when you thought you had it. You blamed yourself. You called yourself lazy. You called yourself unlucky. Stop that. It fell apart because a draft cannot hold the weight of a masterpiece's blessing. If you had succeeded then, you would have been destroyed. You were not ready. The structure was not dry. But now? The foundation is set. I see you. I see the tears you cry in the shower so your family doesn't hear you. I see the way you look at your bank account and feel a pit in your stomach, not because you are greedy, but because you know you are meant to be a provider. You are meant to be the one who breaks the curse of poverty for your bloodline. That pressure you feel? That is the final version trying to break out of the draft's skin. It is uncomfortable. Growth always is. A snake must shed its skin to grow, and right now, you are shedding a skin that has been on you for too long. It feels tight. It feels itchy. It feels like everything is going wrong. But that is the sign. The chaos you are seeing in your life right now, the car trouble, the unexpected bill, the argument with a loved one yesterday, that is the cracking of the old shell. Do not fear the cracking sound. It means you are breaking through. There is someone watching you who does not want this update to install. We need to talk about them. You know who I am talking about. You don't need a name, a face just popped into your mind. Maybe it is a friend who always gives you backhanded compliments. Maybe it is a family member who always reminds you of your past mistakes. Maybe it is a boss who overlooks you. They liked the draft. They loved the draft version of you. Why? Because the draft was manageable. The draft was quiet. The draft asked for permission. The draft was easy to control. They are terrified of the final version. They can feel the shift coming, too. Spirits speak to spirits, even if the mouths don't say a word. Their spirit knows your spirit is about to level up, and it is making them nervous. Have you noticed? Have you noticed them acting strange lately? A little colder? A little more critical? Or maybe, suddenly, deceptively nice? Trying to keep you close? They are trying to keep you in the draft folder. They want you to stay unfinished. Because if you become the final version, if you step into the power, the wealth, and the confidence that was designed for you, they know they will lose their grip on you. They have been feeding on your insecurity. They have been building their confidence on the foundation of your doubt. When you doubt yourself, they feel strong. When you stay small, they feel big. But the Creator has seen their game. He has seen the text messages they send about you when you leave the room. He has heard the prayers they pray against your success. Yes, people pray against you. Not everyone wishes you well. Some people are addicted to your struggle. But hear this decree, their time is up. The Creator is locking them out of the file. Access denied. That is the message they are about to receive. This is why you must listen. The release of the final version requires your participation. You cannot just sit there. You must agree to the update. You must click Install. How? By letting go of the old story. The story that says, I am always behind. Delete it. The story that says, I am unlovable. Delete it. The story that says, good things happen to other people, not me. Delete it. Permanent delete. Empty the trash bin. You are about to experience a system override. This is what is going to happen in the next 12 hours. Watch for it. First, you will receive a sign of completion. You will find something you thought was lost. It might be a physical object, a set of keys, a document, a piece of jewelry. Or it might be a connection, someone from your past who actually understood you will reach out, or a memory will surface that solves a problem you have today. This finding is a prophetic sign. It means what was lost is being restored. Second, you will feel a sudden surge of heat in your hands or your feet. Do not be alarmed. This is the anointing of the final version settling in. Your hands are being blessed to prosper in whatever they touch. Your feet are being blessed to walk into rooms you were previously locked out of. Third, and this is the most important, you will be given a choice. A small choice. Today. Before you sleep. It will seem insignificant. Maybe the choice to eat healthy or not. The choice to speak up or stay silent. The choice to work on your dream for 10 minutes or watch TV. This is the test. The draft would choose the easy path. The draft would choose comfort. The final version chooses the path of power. When that choice comes, you must choose like the masterpiece you are. If you make that one small correct choice today, it will trigger a domino effect. It will unlock the floodgates. The Creator is saying, "Show me you are ready to be the final version in the small thing, and I will give you the big thing." You have been asking for the house. You have been asking for the healed marriage. You have been asking for the business to explode. The blueprint for all of that is inside the final version. It is not coming to you, it is coming from you. It is encoded in your DNA, but it was dormant. Sleeping. Waiting for the trigger. This video is the trigger. I am speaking to the dormant power in your belly right now. Wake up. Wake up. You are not a victim. You are a victor who has been in training. You are not lost. You were just under construction. The scaffolding is coming down. Look at your life. Look at the mess. The messy room. The messy finances. The messy thoughts. Do not look at them with shame anymore. Look at them like a builder looks at a construction site the day before the grand opening. It looks chaotic, but the builder knows the structure is solid. The builder knows the paint is drying. The builder knows that tomorrow, the ribbon will be cut. You are about to cut the ribbon on your new life. But you must be careful. When a new software is released, there are always bugs. There are always glitches. The enemy will try to introduce a glitch in your system today. He will try to make you angry. He will try to make you despair. He knows you are close. He knows you are at the 99% download mark. He wants you to unplug the computer before it hits 100%. Do not unplug. If someone cuts you off in traffic, do not react. That is a distraction. If you get a bill in the mail that looks scary, do not panic. That is a distraction. If a negative thought loops in your head, do not listen. That is a distraction. Hold the line. Stay in the frequency of gratitude. Say this with me. Say it out loud. If you can't speak, say it in your mind, but scream it in your spirit. I am not a draft. I am the finished work. I accept the upgrade. I delete the old file. My life begins now. Feel that? That shiver? That is the truth vibrating against your bones. Now, I have to tell you something about your family. The bloodline you were born into. You are the system breaker. Every family has a pattern. A loop of software that runs generation after generation. Maybe in your family, it is addiction. Maybe it is divorce. Maybe it is struggling to keep money. Maybe it is secrets and silence. You were born into this family not to suffer from the virus, but to write the antivirus code. That is why you are so different from them. That is why you never quite fit in at the reunion. That is why you feel like the black sheep. You are not the black sheep. You are the golden child in disguise. You had to be different because if you were just like them, you would have the same glitches they have. The Creator made you incompatible with their dysfunction so that you could save them from it. Or save your children from it. The final version of you carries the cure. When you step into this new identity, you stop the cycle. The trauma stops with you. The poverty stops with you. The heartbreak stops with you. Your children will not fight the same demons you fought. You are killing the demons now so your children can play in peace. This is heavy work. It is tired work. I know you are tired. I see you sitting on the edge of your bed, head in your hands, wondering how much longer you can keep this up. You feel like you are carrying the weight of the world. You are. But you were built for it. The draft wasn't strong enough, but the final version is. The final version has shoulders of steel. The final version has a heart of gold. The final version has the wisdom of the ages. You are about to receive a patch update for your energy. In the next 24 hours, expect a sudden clarity. The brain fog will lift. The lethargy will vanish. You will wake up tomorrow morning feeling lighter than you have in 10 years. Why? Because the heavy software of regret and fear has been uninstalled. You don't need to carry that anymore. The person you used to be? Forgive them. They did the best they could with the data they had. The mistakes you made? Forgive them. They were necessary bugs in the testing phase. The people who hurt you? Release them. They were beta testers who were not meant for the final launch. Let them go. If you hold on to them, you take up memory space that is needed for your blessings. You need 100% disk space available for what is coming. Because what is coming is big. I am not talking about a small raise. I am talking about a position of authority. I am not talking about a date. I am talking about a kingdom marriage. I am not talking about getting by. I am talking about overflow. The Creator does not release a final version just to have it sit on the shelf. He releases it to be used. To be seen. To change the world. You are about to be seen. For years, you have felt invisible. You have done good work and gotten no credit. You have loved hard and gotten no love back. You have planted seeds and seen no harvest. That ends today. The invisibility cloak is being removed. When you walk into work on Monday, people will turn their heads. They won't know why. They will see a glow on you. They will sense an authority in you. They will ask for your opinion. When you post online, your voice will carry weight. When you speak to your family, they will listen. Because the final version has admin privileges. You are being promoted from a user to an admin in your own life. You set the rules now. You set the boundaries. You decide who comes in and who stays out. But you must claim this authority. You cannot act like the draft anymore. You cannot apologize for taking up space. You cannot shrink back when someone challenges you. If you shrink back, you abort the download. Stand tall. Shoulders back. Chin up. You are a child of the Most High. You are a vessel of divine power. You are the one the ancestors prayed for. Do not let them down. There is a specific number associated with your release. The number 7. Look for it. You might see it on a license plate, a receipt, or a clock. 707, $7.77. 7 messages. When you see the 7, know that it is the stamp of completion. It is the Creator signing His name on your soul. It is finished. The struggle is finished. The confusion is finished. The waiting is finished. You are entering the season of manifestation. What you think, happens. What you speak, becomes real. This is why you must control your tongue. Do not speak self-deprecating jokes. Do not say, "I'm so stupid" or "I'm so broke." Those are commands. You are the admin now. If you type those commands, the system will execute them. Speak only what you want to see. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. I am wise. Even if you don't see it yet. Speak it. The code must be written before the program can run. You are writing the code with your words. Wait. Stop. Do not move a muscle. Pause this video if you have to. What I was just saying, about the number 7. About the general blessings, that is true for the masses. That is for the beginners. But I am being stopped in my spirit right now. I am being shown something else. Something sharper. Something dangerous. There is a specific truth that is only for those of you who have made it to this exact second. The casual scrollers are gone. The doubters have clicked away. It is just us now. Just the remnant. Because you stayed, I am allowed to tell you the secret. Look at your left wrist. Right now. Turn your hand over. Look at the veins. Look at the pulse point. You see that blood moving? That is not just biology. That is a rhythm. The Creator is showing me that you have been fighting a specific battle for exactly 3 years. Not 10. 3. 3 years ago, something was stolen from you. It wasn't money. It wasn't a car. It was your fire. 3 years ago, a specific event happened, a betrayal, a loss, a sudden shock, that dimmed your light. You haven't been the same since. You have been going through the motions, haven't you? You smile, but it doesn't reach your eyes. You work, but the passion is gone. You feel numb. You thought that was just growing up. You thought that was just life. No. That was a theft. The enemy didn't just want to annoy you, he wanted to unplug your generator. He stole your creative fire because he saw what you were about to build 3 years ago. If you had built it then, you would be unstoppable by now. So he sent a storm to put out your fire. But here is the secret revelation that the lawyer, the doctor, and the pastor didn't tell you. The fire wasn't put out. It was just covered. And the thief? He left a fingerprint. I am seeing a contract in the spirit realm. Not a paper contract. A verbal agreement you made in a moment of pain. Did you say something like, I will never trust again? Did you say, I will never love again? Did you say, I just want to be safe? That was the contract. You signed away your risk-taking ability in exchange for safety. You signed away your final version in exchange for a comfortable cage. But contracts signed under duress are void in the kingdom of heaven. The Creator is handing you a lighter. This is the new urgency. The thief knows you are watching this. The thief knows you are waking up to the fact that your fire is still there, buried under the ash of trauma. He is going to try to pile more ash on you tonight. You do not have until next week. You have until sunrise tomorrow. You must break the agreement of safety. You have to do something brave. The final version is a risk-taker. The final version is a warrior. Here is what is happening behind the scenes. There is a literal accumulation of resources, money, connections, opportunities, that has been dammed up behind a wall. That wall is your fear. The moment you smash the fear, the dam breaks. I am seeing a vision of a mailbox. Your mailbox. It is empty right now. But in the spiritual realm, it is stuffed full. letters of acceptance, checks, invitations. They are stuck in transit because the address on file is still the draft address. You need to update your address to the final version address. How? By taking an action of faith. You must do one thing today that scares you. Send the text you have been afraid to send. Post the content you have been afraid to post. Throw away the junk food you have been using to comfort yourself. Apply for the job you don't think you are qualified for. Do it shaking. Do it with your heart pounding. But do it. The action is the password. When you take the action, you are typing in the password to your new reality. Enter. Now, listen closely. The Creator is giving me a specific instruction for you to seal this. The enemy wants you to think this is just a video. He wants you to close the app and forget. He wants the amnesia to set in. Do not let the amnesia take you. You have received the secret knowledge. Your fire was not lost, it was hidden. And you hold the lighter. Because you know this now, the stakes are higher. If you go back to sleep now, the darkness will be twice as heavy. You cannot unknow this. You are responsible for this truth now. Type this phrase to lock it in. Do not just think it. Your fingers typing it is a physical act of warfare. It is you stamping the ground and saying, "Mine." Type, "The fire is restored." Type it now. Watch how many others are typing it. Look at the army rising up around you. You are not alone. There are thousands of other final versions coming online right now. Can you feel the energy shifting? That is the collective power of the chosen ones waking up. Now, let me tell you about the grand restoration. This is what happens after you type. This is what happens after you take the scary action. Section D. The Grand Restoration. The moment you break the fear, the draft dissolves completely. You will step into a flow state. You know those days where everything just works? Green lights everywhere. People smile at you. Ideas flow effortlessly. That will become your default setting. Not a lucky day. A lucky life. But it is not luck. It is alignment. I want to share a testimony with you. This is real. This happened. There was a man in Ohio. Let's call him David. David felt like a draft his whole life. Type Amen.